Hi everyone, my name is Jessie. I'm from ShipShape PA, and I'm going to be taking you through a stretch break here today. All the movements that we're going to be doing are going to be 30 seconds for each one. So you can feel free to take it slow and just do just a few reps during that 30 seconds, or you can move a little quicker at the pace that you're comfortable with for that time of 30 seconds. But again, this is a stretch break, so don't worry about how many reps you get, worry about the quality of those reps. So to start, we're going to do a 90-90 arm sweep. So you're going to lie on your side. We're just going to do one side at a time here. So you're going to lie right on your shoulder. That bottom arm extended out. Your hips slightly bent. And your knees at 90 degrees. Your feet stacked. And we're just going to come out and open up to the side here. And come back through. Alright, so you're going to go for 30 seconds. Go ahead. So bring it up. Nice sweep. Let that shoulder drop to the outside. Feel that lower back. Come all the way through. Good. Again, take your time through each of these movements. Just rotating once you get that shoulder open. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Alright. Moving into our next one. We're going to do a nice shoulder rotation for the side here. So you're going to still maintain that side. We're going to stay on the same side here, so don't worry about moving too much. We're going to do a nice shoulder rotation. So let this other arm just be relaxed. Keep those knees bent. And we're going to just move that bottom one. So you're going to come all the way down. And you're going to come up forward here. Rotating as much as you can. Your head neutral. If you want a pillow or like a foam roller right beneath your neck or head, you can add that if you would like. So 30 seconds here. Go ahead. We're just going nice and slow. Going all the way down. And bringing it up. If you want, you can get a little pressure here to feel a little extra stretch at the back of that shoulder and come down. So this is great if you have rotator cuff issues, need to get a little extra warm up for things. Relaxing your shoulders, good. And 3, 2, 1, excellent. Alright, we're going to do a lat stretch now for 30 seconds. So just roll onto your back here, having your shoulders pressed into the floor. You're going to have your hands together like you're going to hold a bowl of soup. You're going to start here, and you're going to go back. Dipping, slight bend in the shoulders, and it's going to touch back over your head here, and you're going to come back through here. So your ending point is right at the rib cage. You're going to send it back up over your head, and feel it there. So you're going to feel it all along the back underneath here, alright? 30 seconds, and 3, 2, 1, go ahead. So this one, take it nice and slow and steady. Getting that good stretch up overhead. Fingertips just touch the floor gently. Make sure you go all the way through that motion. Nice deep breathing. Good. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Alright. Bring it on up into a half kneeling position. You can start with either leg down, but you're going to be kneeling on one leg. And then you're going to be at 90 degrees on that front leg. So notice that my hips are nice and square, 90 degrees at both knees. I want to make sure that my knee is behind my toe here. I'm going to keep a nice neutral spine and alignment. And I'm just going to press forward into that leg. Notice I don't rotate my hips. I'm not pushing here. I'm not bending forward. I'm not overextending my back. I'm just gliding forward here. And I'm going to be stretching that inner hip flexor on that leg that's kneeling on the floor. So 30 seconds here. Time starts now. So stay nice and tall. Glide forward. And come back. Reset yourself. You don't need to overlean forward. Good, just keep that nice neutral spine. Okay, move your pace, stretch out that hip flexor. Sky's good to do since we're sitting all day at our desks. 3, 2, 1. Good. Alright, now moving into a glute bridge. So we're just going to hold our glute bridge for 30 seconds here. So what you want to do is stay nice and flat on your back. You can put your palms just face down on the floor. You want to drive up through your heels and the ball and the arch of your foot, keeping the weight towards the back of your feet. And you want to drive those knees at a diagonal up to the sky, so bring your hips up nice and high. Notice that I'm not too far back away, like my knees aren't super far back, they're not overly forward, they're nice and stacked. And just going to lift our hips up and go for 30 seconds. Time starts now. So just keep those hips up to the sky. If you don't feel comfortable holding it this whole time, feel free just do a rise and fall so you can drop down and push those hips back up to the sky. So you can drop down, hips up to the sky, or just hold it for the remainder of time here. Good, and time. Excellent. All right. So we are going to move into a lateral side bridge here. So you can have your elbow down on the floor. And if you need to drop it down to get a little extra stretch and activation and reset, you can tuck one knee, bend at 9 degrees, and use that as your base if you need some extra help and support. But if you're ready, you can stack those feet and just lift here, keeping your shoulders back. Notice my shoulder is right above my elbow. I'm nice and stacked. I don't want to be back here. I don't want to be over top. I want to be nice, straight line. All right? So you're going to hold it for 30 seconds. Let's go ahead and start one side. Just choose your side, and time starts now. So lift on up and hold. Or again, you can do that drop down. Pop that hip to the floor. Rise back up. Drop down. Rise back up. Ollie woke up from his nap. He's joining the stretch break. Good. We got 10 seconds, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Time. Excellent. All right. Roll on over. We're going to do a plank arm lift. So you're going to be holding a high plank. You can have your feet together, or you can have them further apart if you need some add stability. We're going to do arm lift. So you're going to, one at a time, you're going to bring it up, tap down to the floor. Bring it up, tap down to the floor. You want to maintain yourself steady as much as you can, keeping those hips square to the floor best you can, all right? So we're going to go for 30 seconds, and time starts now. So if you want, you can just do one side at a time if you feel more comfortable. Just staying on one side, maintain that stability. Or you can do that alternating, side to side. Keep those hips square to the floor. We got 10 seconds. Good, keep it in line. 3, 2, 1. Great work. All right. Now we just have one last movement here, and it's going to be T's bent over. So I'm just going to show it here on my knees, just based on space. But you can be standing with a slight bend in your knees. When you bend forward, you're going to have your arms completely drop down in front of you. And it's going to bring it up with your thumbs pointing up to the sky, bringing it up here, and coming back down. Get a good little squeeze at the top. And you're going to feel it in your shoulders, you're going to feel it in your chest and your pecs a bit if you're a little tight. So you get that full reach out to the side, making that big T with your body, all right? So 30 seconds here. This is our last movement. Time starts now. So again, hang heavy, and then bring it up, squeeze at the top, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Keep that gaze towards the floor. Nice neutral spine. Good. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Alright, so that is taking us through one side, obviously. So play this video back, go through your other side again. And again, you can do 1 to 2 sets of this, whichever you prefer, taking the time to stretch and reset your body for your next day or ending your day. But yeah, so go back, do the other side of that body. For your glute bridge and your plank, you're obviously just going to still hold it. It doesn't really have a size for those, but the rest of them, make sure you do that other side that you didn't do the first time. Thanks for joining me for your stretch break.